Alright. New notification for when the ads finish. One. Oh, I didn't turn my light on, did I? Oh, that was like the whole other thing I was trying to do in the medium. I mean, those lights are on. Hi, chat. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Flashbang. Okay. Oof. All right. So I know I ended stream really quick yesterday, but I did work after getting some stuff figured out. So I had like a notice that my flight stuff was like canceled or something, because it was like you initiated a change with the airline, because yeah, and so your flights, and that was like the flights to GDC next year, because I got all this stuff done early. And I just got my ticket yesterday too for GDC, but I already had like hotels and flights and all that figured out earlier this month because I wanted to get ahead of deals and stuff. And then being like, what do you mean my flight's canceled? What do you mean you're not going to issue a refund? Wait, what? But it's not. They had to change the flight. Like, I opted for a one way and then it became a layover, which it showed me. But then because it changed, it isn't the original thing agreed. So, but yeah, I was like, oh my god. So I was like stressing. And I had to call and be like, what's going on? And then I think it was like an hour or two later. Why am I yawning? I always yawn when I start stream. I guess that means that things are gonna get started. So we're gonna so like we were gonna work on the projectiles and all that, and I figured out so many things I was doing wrong. So I've got the projectile stuff in a way better state, and so I figured today we can work on making this better. The UI experience, the game experience. But let me show you. Let me show off what. Let me show off. Let me show you where I ended up. So they now come after you. They now shoot. And he rotates after you. They'll shoot at you. Our shooting is fixed. It's no longer doing that weird thing. He'll like rotate and shoot you. And if you get too close, he'll run away. So if I get close, he'll start running away. He'll keep running away. And then if I leave, he'll come after me. So I'm thinking it's pretty cool. Granted, we don't have like our death stuff figured out yet. Like, but now I'm like, we can make this be cooler. Tues? I think so. So I figure we can work on the enemy and get him like where he's shooting at us. Oh, look at this. This is interesting. It's like a bug. Bee runs away, comes back. Well, I guess I haven't had to sit here, but the idea is to be flying around. We can fix a lot of this, but so our plan is to make it look good today. We're gonna use some Aspirite. We're gonna take the idea of the enemy here. And so I'd like to take this guy, and right now it's like just a bunch of color rects, which isn't bad, but it's a concept. And so now let's just work on making it an Aspirite, what we want to do. And I want to try having a higher resolution, and like then we can like scale it down. So I want to try like 112. And then the other thing I want to do is have this one match the chording list, so only because it helps me. Yeah, there it is. I was like, where I can say open demo 2, I think. Yeah. So I want to do a green enemy, a yellow enemy, a purple enemy, and an orange enemy. So I figured that'd be fun. And we can replace that, and then we can have different kinds of enemies up here, so that we can change this. And then we'll just slowly, we'll change the enemy, then we'll change the player, then we'll change the background, and then we'll just have it more and more. What we're looking for, we'll add some neon, some bloom. We'll get it out, like bring it out of the concept phase. Like let's put some polish on it. Let's make it look a little pretty. Make it look maybe a little easier on the eyes, because it is right now, and it's like it's in prototype shape, which I admit isn't that pretty to look at. So we're going with green. Boom, boom. I mean, these are kind of cool. We can just do it that way. Who can I? So, doing 112 by 112. Also, like I said before, I'm live on both Twitch and YouTube, and I think I've got the chat stuff working right. So, should see all messages this time. Like, I'm done, like, relying on some third-party application stuff that's, like, supposed to make my life easier. It has only made it harder. I like this green. I actually really like that green. I don't even like that green. I'd rather have... Can I do that? I wish I... a little brighter. What is that? See, I like that teal of green too. Okay. Got this. Got this. And I don't want those. Alright. Now, thinking about shape. This is going to be a standard enemy. We should think about... And we can have our normalized like this arrow. So we can start with... maybe like a U-turn kind of thing. Like that. Oh, again, I also work in, whether it's programming or art or any of those things, in multiple stages. So stage 1 is make it exist. So again, this will look, the ugliest version is going to look like. And then, so we make it exist, and then we make it look right. So we'll deal with like proportions and angles and get rid of these jaggies, and we'll make it look good. And then we'll make it look, you know, and it'll work better. But I think we can actually reduce that. And I'm thinking we can go like this. And then do something like that. And then like that. Sneeze. Should really make those closer to me. All right. Maybe something like this. This looks so bad. Okay. Now. Do I want to do 2? Maybe something like, I want to go all the way up. And then it's like halfway, I think. Uh, $17.7. $17.7. What matches? And then that to the corner. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. One, two, 1, 2, 3. I think there's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this needs to get fixed. I see. We didn't fix this. Because we did that. Alright, yeah, let's, before we worry about these details, let's get this figured out. What we're gonna do. I think we can stay there. I kind of like just going to the corner. I think I like this now. So now these should be the same. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. A ton. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think these are pretty much. I think they're mirrored. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that needs to go back. And 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah. Because that can be a hard point, and then we can move that, and that can be like 2 instead of 1. Do that. Yeah, I think so. It's just, these are like mirrored. Okay, and then do something like that. Was it, yeah. This, like this? Yeah, that already looks so much better. I like that. We still want it to be simple shapes. It's funny because now I'm like adding things to it, but I'm fine with it. connected there, and then it becomes. Excuse me, goodness, sorry. I did like a button for you. Hey, thank you for the follow, Peter. Let's not permit. Let's not promote other streamers in here. Like, no, like self-promoting, you know. It's great there are other huge streamers and all those things. It's great, but let's not ruin the vibe. Two, three. Good. We did that right. Just I think I like how that is done. Angle directly. And so halfway is what I need to do. Okay. And an ad has appeared. Thank you for all the support out there. Okay. Oh. We can start with like filling in these. look up for like. What I think I'll do here is I'm going to fill this with red and this with red. Let's go ahead and mark that. Then I want to do this other version of red. Still looks pretty horrible, but it's better than what it was. Glass colors. I like a blue. Kinda. Like this, and then we can make it like a. And then instead of stark black, we can like. Maybe do something like something like that. Like do the trying to do the reverse. Yeah. Considering where it started. Alright, I just realized it's totally giving me like Christmas vibes. Merry Christmas, I come to shoot you. Maybe do something like a little bit of bubbles on it. Be careful. Do that. Two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's the sixth one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it's 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 3. And then skips one over 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, I need to do that over here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Skip one over. And it's 2 up. Two, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they are coming out in droves today. Two, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, kinda's given me the bird of prey from Star Trek. And oh my god, it's the ship from Independence Day. I just realized it. that's interesting. This is not the same. Two, 1, 2. I think this is not the same length. Is this supposed to be here? Goes in here, this goes in here. It's actually supposed to be here, and there's like one more space. Like this is actually supposed to be like that. Now it matches. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, it matches. Huh. Okay. Then means this. This is 2, right? Yep. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, this is, well, that's even perfect. That's still perfect. I was just off by 1 already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. That's exactly it. That's 1, 2, or 1. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Never mind, I was right. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now is it on 5? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the next one. So it's that. It's 2, 2, 3. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just add some of this around it. I guess we can make it darker. And then that will be look at the stream stats here, because I've been having issues with some bitrate. Things actually look to be doing pretty well. Now, this won't be our final product, obviously, but it's way better than the square. And we can decide if I want to have like this shape, or if I want to go more like simplistic, or if I want to go more like, you know, like simple shape, or do the more pixelated version. So like that's the style we want to figure out is, do I want this, or do I want like very, very simple? And now we can only question is, do I want to do any of this stuff here? You know what? It looks fine. It looks alien. Let's save this. What do you mean? Yes, I want to not have it there. I want to put it in. Why does Windows also have to be like so loud when it's like, yes, I know that's not what I want. Green enemy. Green asset. Alright. Let's go with Sprite 2D. Pop it in here. Now, if you're ever using pixel art, you'll notice that when you bring it in, it looks blurry. And that is because of the filter that's set up on it automatically for inherit. What you need to do is switch it to nearest. And then it'll work. Now, what we could do here, we're going to take this hard point and I'm going to switch it, and I'm only going to enable it on just the one. Okay, let's see how it looks. Whoa, he's huge. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to do. Wow. I don't really like it. I don't really like it. But the other thing I was going to do, because I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, we should be able to zoom out a little bit more. So it's like too zoomed in. Even though it's like 0.5. I'm thinking this might be better. And then we'll just take the beat visualizer, we'll move this to the corner here. Oh, I need to move the rest of it. Just needs to go up here. Alright, and then we're gonna add, man, I don't know if I like that ship at all. Man, talk about amateur hour on that pixel art. Oof. World environment. Glow. Bring up the intensity. Keep this up on top. Low levels of level 1. I don't know if that helps or not. Let me look up. So I'm looking up a neon. Like, I want to set up like layered effects so it looks better. Cause God, that looks so horrible. Didn't touch anything. Sure. Let's go greater than 1. I didn't think so. But like, I should probably make a tutorial on this or something. Spotlight. Alright. I want sky. I think this is what. I don't see any difference. To do like, I want to watch a YouTube video. Material. It's supposed to be the world environment. Been inconsistent in everything I've read about it though, and that's like the worst part. Oh, I have to add the module? So let's say enemy and material modulate. Is it the intensity? Oh, everything needs to be. Let me just see what happens. And now I'm like, I think I should zoom in a bit. No, we can't go past that. What? It's just intensity, is that? Okay. I don't like the inconsistency in not understanding how this works. Set the modulate property or color property to a raw color? Hold on. I thought I saw raw. There's, what do you mean raw? I feel like there's something maybe missing. Apparently this was something that got added later. Booty. Pixel art low.
This.
No, I don't want to hear any of that ads. No, thank you. It's the shader? What? I thought it was like a world environment. Do I have to go learn some shaders, or do I need to just go look up a shader? Seriously? Do I really have to go here? Because like this video was like, do a frickin' shader, and I'm like, wasn't this exactly why? No thanks. Why is it all? Yeah, but like, why? Why is it here? I thought that was the whole point of the world environment variable stuff. It's like, I don't know. 2D shadows. Yeah. See, I don't think it's this. So it's like, we'll go Google, we'll go world, environment, neon, bloom, Godot. Godot 3 world environment. This was 3 years ago. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm looking for. Look, okay. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Oh wait, glow enabled on. So, let's go back to the world. See, his like 0.8. We have like gradient textures. Should I just like have it up? Oh, hold on. What does he do here? New environment. Background, clear, color. Canvas. You see, I knew it was canvas. I thought it was weird that I didn't know it was canvas, but I knew it was not. Yeah, I mean, you can already tell it's already brighter. Look at that. It's already brighter. Yeah, okay, canvas. Oh, enabled for adjustments. World environment. Adjustments. Look at that. You can turn down the intensity. That's already better. Huh. Ooh. All right. Out of curiosity, if I go back to the enemy and I turn off this and I turn this back on, does the red one look way cooler now? No, they're just like blown out because it's so bright. Greetings. Mode. I think it was like replace. That's what he was doing. It looks like it was soft light. Okay. Soft light. So really, I guess we just play with it. See what we like, see what we don't like. I should do a video on this. Ouch. World environment. Maybe we do bring it back. See, this is what I kept playing with. It was like 0.8. But now it's not red. And I wanted it to be red. Okay, I think this asset looks kind of dumb. Straight up, I think it looks dumb. You can just die. I think it looks dumb. I think I want to go with the simple shapes. I think this looks stupid. I just spent an hour and a half. I mean, it looks fine. It's fine. I'm just very, what's the word? Judgmental of my own works, I think is the right word. And then I think I want to make sure all of the enemy stuff. Let's turn off any of the neon pulsing junk. Main game. Enemy. Base neon color. Red. Okay. That's another thing I want to fix is that whole setup. We could. Okay, hear me out. We'll go 112 again. And then I'm just gonna go. You know what? We could just fill the whole thing. And then I'm gonna invert it and do. And then maybe even just have it be the lighter color. Maybe we just have it less. Like we just make it skinny. Here, we'll just, we'll do that. And then boom. Something like that. It could become like really horrible too. But really. Go with red enemy and we'll see what happens. And if we like this one, but I want it to be very, very simple. Enemy. Years. We'll see. We'll see if we like it or not. It's huge. We were gonna shrink it down. That was the other thing, because it was 112. We're gonna like 0.5 it, I think. Oh, we need to get rid of these things. Let's look at the world environment. Well, like, see how ours is like blue is coming through? I wonder if that is something we can do with, like, I don't know what any of this means. Intensity. Let me kind of like reset some of these. And then, is this what it was normally? I think it's just darker. Okay. We need to say brightness. And so it's like when it gets too bright, it like washes out and becomes white. So we still want, we want higher contrast. I think saturation can stay. Considering, like, all right, let me show. When my goal is to literally, I don't know how this is gonna go, but like when we see this, right, these have good colors. Like this feel we get here when we're like playing the hecticness. It's interesting. I kind of like, maybe I do like having the camera on the player like this. And put it in as the things come in. I think the big thing is understanding our design. Like I really love that effect. It's all like shader work too, I think. This is really hard to do with mouse. I'd rather be using my controller. Crazy light show effects. There's like a music in the background, but I want the music will play a bigger effect later. This is the spawn on beat and stuff. But it's like, ooh, I like how the I don't know, everything is like the issue I have right now with the world environment is that it drowns everything out, and it doesn't have this same thing. Here, let me see if I can just use this controller. Hey, how's it going? How's it going, man? I'm trying to do some game design here, and if I don't load the controller ahead of time, it gets all mad. I'll have to read. I don't know why it washes out. And if I... Well, that's not my game, that's Geometry Wars. Hey, thanks for the follow, man. Good seeing ya. Both my music is messing with each other. Oh man. Yeah, like it like drowns it out doing brightness, so I might have to do like custom shaders for it, and that's gonna be kind of annoying. I need to make sure I understand how it works, so I'm trying to like, so when I look at say Geometry Wars in comparison, there we go. Now I can, now this will be better. But this is our aim in a sense. Whoa, things are kind of laggy. That's crazy. This and Just Shapes and Beats mix is the goal. And just so I like how the world like reacts. The gravity thing is pretty cool. So I need to work on some of the design aspects and figure out how things can get done that way. I need to like master this neon thing, because it bothers me. Enemy explosion, they turn into particles, shoot out, and slowly fade. You want to do something like that. Their shapes are truly very simple. We need to give our game like a facelift for sure. Ooh, I wasn't even looking. It looks like... I don't want to clone this game. But if we can get this feel out of it, which is what I want to do. Also, they do a squash and stretch. At least the diamonds do. See how they like breathe when they come after you? And then as you move, there's like a thruster particle, which I will also need to think about. It looks a little like you could maybe blow up the wall and escape your confinement. That would get so weird. That would be kind of cool. I think mine won't have a confinement, really. Well, I guess it will have to, but it's more like you're defending against a bunch of like invasions, so leaving would just mean you just let everything die. What's crazy is I have a hard time getting a high score, even with the controller in here, but on my Steam Deck, because it's local high score, like people that are playing on the computer, because it's such an old game. This game came out in 2003, and I still think it's a masterpiece. I love this game. I remember playing on the couch with my friends, trying to get the highest score on this. Ran right into it. So I think I need to do some research on the neon, and then kind of like figure out how I want these enemies done. And it, I don't really want. I think I want to stay pixel because I just want to. I want to do simple shapes. But I want it to be a bullet hell also. And hectic, because it's going to be like on every beat. It'll spawn an enemy, and actually it'll spawn the amount of enemies that are in the song. I wanted to give the game a facelift so it's closer to the way I see it in my head, versus every time I load up the editor and I'm like, God, this looks horrible. It is not what I imagine it to be. And so you guys can also see like cool things. Instead of like prototype design. That's all it is right now, some freaking prototype design. Oh cool, I think every 70k, 75k gives you health. Or like a new life. Ooh. I wasn't even looking. See, every time we get close to it. So old school. Where's the end? What? Only gives me the end. There it is. Oof. Like, even this guy's, there's no extra shapes. It's simple. Like a little magnet looking guy. Yeah, this is gonna be a really bad run. Maybe it's time to get back to the game. Yeah, I can't remember. This guy like avoids me, which is kind of like the avoidance logic I've got in the enemy. Yeah. I think the green ones are the ones that dodge when I attack, which that'd be a good mechanic. Just add the flea when I shoot. But let me actually make it look nice. I want to get it closer to that experience. Oh, jeez. Okay, yep. Alright. Yes, I'm sure. Oh. Yeah, it's like, it's washed out. And then... I guess the thing I'm not adding is like particles. But it's not like I want particles. Glow enabled. Oh. Yeah, so this is like, this tells me it's all in here. Why can't I skip the end? Skip. Blend mode. Okay, additive for the glow. Additive. Filmic aces. Revert. Okay, there's the bloom. So let's reduce the brightness. Ooh, look at that. That's what. I still want it to be like that deep red. Just want it to be a deep red, but with like a. I guess there was like I want it to be vibrant. Replace, mix, screen. I like additive. I think additive is where I need it. So like I like how the blue goes there. And so then let's see if I'm on the enemy and I go. What does this look like? As I shoot him the first. Man. We can fire rate's 400. If I did 300, what is that? Yeah. And then we go up. Still think we can improve that asset. He flies a little weird too. Like some of that looks good, and then he'll get close, and then he'll like run away. It's the whole idea. Maybe if we like curved ends. That bloom intensity might be too high. As I make it higher. uh, Look at that, that's crazy. It's not even the bloom. That's crazy. And if I reduce that. Wait, can I fix it with these? Like, well, I don't like any of that. Yikes. Hmm. Like, Hmm. Oh man, I'm like lost in the sauce of like figuring it out. Because this is not. I think I need a break. I think I need to go like walk away. Oh, hey Ryan. I just noticed. Nice. You made that. And it's product. Yeah. Sorry, I totally wasn't looking. That's why I have like my chats need to be better, like next to each other. Um, yeah, I made this music. Also, it's this. Oh, uh, then we. This is One Bit Dragon. It's one of the constraints I have on this game is one, I want to make the music all myself, and two, I don't want to use anything as complex as FL Studio. Uh, so this gives me a lot of things, but it also doesn't let me get so complicated in it that I could spend way forever in it. I could still spend a very long time in it, but at least helps me like stay within that constraint. So, One Bit Dragon, it's on itch.io. I think it's on Steam as well, but it's also on itch.io, which is where I got it. I think itch.io gives you a Steam key. It is paid software. It is, but last time I checked, okay, it went up in price. It went to $30. When I got it years ago, it was cheaper, but they've been adding to it. But it's $30. I think FL Studio. Yeah, if you go with FL Studio, it's like 179 and have all these things, and it's like insanely expensive. Or you can just be like FL Studio, $30, and just jump in. It was cheaper, but I don't know. I think it's good. I like it. You can just quickly throw things in, change instruments, have patterns of different ones. You can have it media, you can loop. The boss level, what you make prototype? Yeah, so where's my, here it is. Oh, that's why it keeps yelling at me to reload. I have it open twice. I was like, what's going on? All right. This is a really bad prototype because I was worrying more about like features. So I got him running around and I was working on some finite state machines with him, like getting the basics of it down. Yeah, well, I do YouTube videos, and generally I have to create a new project for every demo I do. And so there's like time it takes to build a demo, and then turn around and make that demo better, and then record it. So then I'll have like duplicates of my demos for the one that I learned how to do it, the other one on like how to do it really nicely and quickly on YouTube. But I am only working on one game right now. And then like my enemy here has a ship state, and then I have very class based. I'm also to that. Nice. Awesome. And then like it's got all these different states for like attack and fleeing and idle. And so the enemy will then jump to different states. Like I can tell it to turn into that, so it'll like, hey, create the new instant, activate it, and then on update, physics process, state.update, and then whatever state's it in, it'll just do its update. So it's a nice abstraction away, but it's a finite state machine, which has its own limitations, but it's good enough, I think, for this game. I think I can probably get rid of those. Yeah. Yeah, it's coming together. I'll also show you this. This is for the boss. So something we're gonna do. So when I get to the point where it spawns, the enemies will spawn. Here, let me go back and then I'll explain it. So the way it's gonna be is this is gonna be visualized in the game, and every beat that happens, an enemy's gonna spawn. So it'll spawn a green enemy, or at least this enemy I'm working with right now. It'll spawn this. Next beat spawns nothing. Next beat it'll spawn a green enemy and 2 yellow enemies. Next beat it'll spawn a green, and then nothing, and then a green and 2 enemies. And so basically this is the spawn as it goes on. Again, later on it'll add these guys. And so it'll be this hectic, things are spawning, you have to shoot them, otherwise you lose. Make it to the end. And when you make it to the end, the style will change a bit, because there'll still likely be ships left when the song ends. And so the song will transition into the boss. The boss will come out, and it'll basically be, this is his weapons on his left and right, main cannon, and then his like movement stuff is here. Hold on. I also don't know how loud that is. Let me turn this back on. But I was basically playing with this. Be related to the music in the song. So it'll start with the beats are the enemies and the level, and then the boss, it'll have his own boss song, and the boss song will have its tracks layered per movement and weapons. And so I thought that was pretty fun as an idea. But we have to get there. And my bitrate's right again. That's so crazy. I have really good internet, and bitrate is like mad. Did you try local notification plugin for Android and Giteau? Let's try to run the show singleton. Not found. I enabled. It's not an Android game? Did you try local notification in Android? If you try to run, it shows singleton not found. I enabled on editor, but same error. I've never used the Android plugin for local notification. It sounds like maybe there's a singleton that's defined app for Android. Yeah, I've never used it, unfortunately. Sorry. Likely they have a class they didn't define, or they have it like fat fingered and it's trying to instantiate a singleton that doesn't exist because it's named differently in the script. That'd be like my guess. That or there's a singleton that's trying to instantiate that you can't find. That was created. So I don't know anything about that app or like the debugging for that, unfortunately. Oh, shoot. YouTube. See, it did it again. All right. Well, I think that is my sign. Twitch like restarted the stream. Okay. Snooze ads. All right. Names are same, but I got an error. Ooh. I don't know. I'm sorry. I do have a Discord. I guess I don't have it showing on YouTube, but I do have a Discord. I think it's in the description. Feel free to post the error in the channel and just in Discord, and there might be someone that can help you. It's not as chatty lately since I've been like gone for a long time and I'm back and I'm trying to get back up to speed. In the meantime, I'm gonna end the stream. I gotta figure out why, even though my bitrate's better, Twitch keeps restarting my stream. It could be that it's the dual stream to YouTube and Twitch, because I like doing that, and I might have to figure out restream, even though it keeps messing up my stream when I do that. But yep, but I am here every single day until GDC. That's March 9th, and then I'll be at GDC if you're going. Tomorrow is chill stream. We're gonna play Power Wash Simulator. We're gonna read. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna chill. Research. I do a lot of game dev reading too, but also just kind of chill. And yeah, so tomorrow will be a nice, chill, comfy stream. So come around for that. It'll be earlier, and that should be a nice long stream. I'll see if I can figure out what's up with streaming with Twitch. Because YouTube's cool. YouTube's like, I got you. You're fine. I can sell 12K bitrate. And it's fine. So, all right. With that, I'm going to let everyone go. Thank you for your support. I'll figure out this whole streaming thing eventually and get the bitrate working. And we will have longer streams and figure out what's up. Because I have fiber. So I have like 2K up, 2K down. That's the last time I tested it. So it's not my internet. It's whatever is going on with Twitch. So with that, stay awesome. Thank you, everyone. You guys are amazing. And thanks to you, I can keep doing what I'm doing. I'm not full-time yet, but one day I'll get there. And I'll just have to figure out all these stuff one block at a time, and we'll get there. So stay awesome, everybody.